This is episode 2 of Unshaken. No hype, just proof. You're listening to the Nomad build with Angel Lopez, where we rebuild life from the ground up. One choice, one mindset, one breakthrough at a time. Because freedom is built, not bought. Let's get one thing straight right now. You don't lack confidence. You lack proof. You don't doubt yourself because you're broken. You doubt yourself because your actions haven't backed your words. Confidence is not a personality trait. It's not genetic. It's not motivation. It's not hype. Confidence is a receipt, and most people don't have one. You can stand in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm confident. I'm powerful. I'm him. This is my year. But your nervous system knows the truth. Because when pressure hits, when uncertainty shows up, when a real decision is on the table, your body doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your track record. If your past is full of broken promises, quit attempts, half effort, emotional decisions, comfort over challenge, then your mind has learned something. Don't trust this person. And that person is you. Real confidence is built in private, not when people are clapping, not when it's convenient, not when the energy is high. Confidence is built when you get up when you said you would, you finish when no one would blame you for quitting, you stay disciplined when no one is checking, you keep your word when it costs you comfort. Every kept promise is a deposit. Every broken one is a withdrawal. And most men are emotionally bankrupt, not because life stole from them, but because they kept stealing from themselves. Ever notice why some people move decisively and others overthink everything? That's not intelligence. That's not caution. That's lack of self-trust. When you don't trust yourself, every decision feels heavy. You second guess. You delay, you look for permission, you wait for certainty. But certainty only comes after action. Men with proof don't panic at decisions. Men without proof feel like every choice could destroy them. Not because the stakes are high, but because their foundation is weak. Your identity isn't built on your thoughts. It's built on what you repeatedly execute. You don't become disciplined by wanting it. You become disciplined by doing one hard thing, then another, then another. You don't become confident by visualizing it. You become confident by surviving what you once avoided. Every hard action you take rewrites your self-image, resets your nervous system, hardens your decision-making, strengthens your presence. That's why people who've been through pressure walk differently. They don't need to announce themselves. Their energy already explains them. Motivation is emotional. It rises and falls. It depends on mood. It depends on environment. It depends on how you feel today. Proof doesn't care how you feel. Proof is permanent. Proof rewires you. Proof becomes memory. Proof becomes identity. When your mind says, I don't know if I can, proof answers, yes, you already did. That's not confidence. that certainty. Here's the part nobody talks about. When you've spent years avoiding responsibility, choosing comfort, letting time slip, dropping the standard, you lose trust with yourself. You don't need motivation. You don't need hype. You need to repair the relationship with yourself. And that only happens one way: small promises kept daily without excuse. You don't start by conquering the world. You start by conquering the next 24 hours. That's how trust is rebuilt. That's how confidence is reborn. Ever notice how some men walk into a room and don't need to prove anything? They're not loud. They're not flashy. They're not trying to be seen. They're settled. That calm comes from thousands of kept promises, years of self-respect, repeated exposure to pressure, surviving their own doubt, doing the work when no one was watching. They don't act confidently. They are confident because their nervous system has the evidence. Let's end this clean. You don't lack confidence. You lack proof. You can't think your way into confidence. You can't talk your way into confidence. You can't visualize your way into confidence. You earn confidence through action, through discomfort, through consistency, through kept promises, through pressure. If you don't trust yourself right now, that's not a life sentence. That's a signal. A signal that it's time to stop negotiating and start proving. Thank you for listening. If this message hit you, like it and share it with someone that needs to hear it. This is Angel Lopez with the Nomad Build. Until next time, keep building.